Alright, so how did you find out about OSU?
So, back 4 years ago, my friend, I don't really talk to him that much anymore, but he told me about OSU and I just started playing it. I don't really remember why it kept me to start playing it so much, but yeah, that's why.
Alright, the next question would be, what's the skill set that you care the most about in OSU?
I feel like people would think I'd say speed, but honestly, I think reading is probably the most important. Because, like, you can do such cool technical maps. Yeah, I think that's cooler than doing streams, in my opinion.
Alright, so the next question would be, how did you come up with the name Informous, and did you have any names before that?
I came up with the name Informous by a Xbox gamertag generator, and it was like the 50th thing that came up, and I thought it sounded amazing. And people say it is amazing. And any names I had before that would be my first name, and then one of my favorite characters from Call of Duty 4, which was Ricky Gaz 1213. That's what I used for a long time.
So the next question is, did you always have the speed that you have right now, and if not, how did you practice speed and what maps did you play?
I don't really remember what speed I started out with, but I remember always being able to stream around 200 BPM. And I just played pretty much any stream map I found, which was the stream practice maps and just ranked stream maps, and I just got faster from doing it.
So what kind of advice and recommendations would you give to people that want to practice speed?
Well, obviously don't push yourself too hard because that might be bad for you. But that's what I did, honestly, and it worked out. But it's probably not the safest way to do it. So just to do a little bit higher than what you can do, and I think that's how you could get faster.
Have you had any problems with your hands, and did you ever face RSI or any other medical issue?
About like a year ago, my hand started to hurt so much that I couldn't play OSU, so I stopped playing for like almost a week. And I'm surprised that that wasn't like RSI or anything, because it went away after that. Haven't had anything happen ever since.
Do you do any exercises for your hands?
No, no exercises.
So, in your opinion, what's the best speed score that you ever accomplished?
Probably one of my more recent scores, my narco addiction. That was pretty good.
Alright, so the next question would be, why did you switch from mouse to tablet?
I switched because I just had so much mouse drift from playing mouse, and it was so annoying that I had to switch.
So what tablet did you get?
I purchased the XP Pen G640, and I've had no problems.
So did you have any challenges that you faced when you switched from mouse to tablet?
I haven't had really any challenges, but the main one that I did have was the area, finding the area, but I found it pretty quickly.
How do you feel about the change from mouse to tablet in general, and how did you manage to get really good with the tablet in a span of few days and you started getting 6 scores and everything so quickly?
At first I thought I wasn't going to like tablet because I was doing terrible with it in the first week, but after that I just kept playing and I got better than I was with mouse.
Alright, so now we are gonna move on to the community questions, and the first one was from someone who said that they find it interesting how all of the speed players seem to have extremely snappy aim style, and you are included in that. Do you have any thoughts on that? Do you think that's naturally the best way to play and to aim when you have a high speed finger control?
I haven't really noticed my aim being snappy, but I guess it is. And I assume that just happens from aiming fast streams. You just have to change the direction so quickly, and I think it just comes from that. And it probably is the best way to play, but I'm not sure.
Alright, so the next question would be, how do you prevent your hand/fingers from cramping up while streaming?
I have no idea. I've never had that problem.
But do you, when you stream with your fingers curved or your fingers flat?
I do both. When I'm streaming in a comfortable BPM, I stream curved. But when I'm going faster than I usually can, I stream flat.
Would you say that there's any advantage to one over the other, or is it completely up to preference?
I don't think there'd be any advantages. I think it's just preference.
So the next question would be, what's your personal favorite play that you made? It doesn't have to be a recent play or like anything PP wise, just something that you really like.
I'm not sure. It would probably have to be My Narco Addiction again. Or Choir Jill. That's a pretty good play. One or the other.
Alright, so someone asked, do you think that being that fast at streaming has partly or mostly to do with just being naturally good at it? Or is it required to work up to that speed for basically nothing? In other words, can anyone get that fast at streaming, or are some people better suited for it than others?
I think everyone can get better at streaming. Like, everyone can get to the same speed. But I think some people are just naturally better at it than others.
Okay, so the next question would be, do you or did you play any other rhythm games?
I played... A long time ago I used to play Dance Dance Revolution, and then most recently I've played Rhythm Heaven Fever and K-Shoot Mania.
So who do you think is better than you at the type of maps that you play?
Well, obviously, BroGamer72.
Alright, so this is our second to last question today for this interview, and it would be, do you get frustrated when you are being compared to other speed players, or do you consider that an honor?
Well, I consider it as an honor because I've been training and practicing for so long, and being compared to someone better than me is like, I looked up to Gaze McGee, and like, when I finally first got compared to him for the first time, I thought it was amazing.
So then the last question would be, I don't know, people just wanted to answer this, but do you like goats?
Sure.
Sure. Alright. Well, thanks for participating in this interview, and yeah, thank you for coming out to talk to me.
No problem.
Alright, have a nice day.
You too.